Thank you for joining in. A tanker explosion in the early hours of this morning on the popular Otedola bridge has caused heavy traffic gridlock in and around the axis. A 40-foot containerized truck loaded with fabric had a brake failure while moving inward Berger, then collided with a tanker loaded with 33,000 liters of PMS, which resulted in a fire outbreak. No casualty was recorded, but the fire affected the 40-foot truck and high-tension wire. Commuters have been advised to use the Otedola and 7-Up exits until traffic eases.
The accident was initially caused by a 40-footer container, so loaded with materials. So that's Ankara fabric loaded. So that was what. So obviously, investigation will still reveal. But from preliminary one now, that container couldn't ascend the bridge. You know, these places. And it was coming down, reversing back now. Unfortunately, a 45,000 liters for PMS tanker, so got wind in it. You see that he too has to be coming back. By the time he now lost control now, it went to conglomeration. That conglomeration now led to all this. So, but fortunately, we have to give thanks to God. That's why all this one now, no life lost. No single life lost.
The steep terrain, which is the differential elevation between Otedola end to Berger here, is actually the problem. And with the status of some of the trucks that are plying the road, which we have tried to make series of intervention. We have carried out series of enforcements where so many of them have been impounded, arrested, and even kept for them to make sure they keep those vehicles within the minimum safety standard. Because no matter how steep or how differential elevated the road can have, when the vehicles are in good order, they will still be able to make use of the road. If we can manage the road and the minimum safety standard is also taken care of, this will be reduced to the BRS minimum.
The Otedola bridge is notorious for tanker explosion. And let's remind you that in 2018, an explosion involving a fuel tanker on the bridge left many dead and lots of destruction in its wake. Another tanker loaded with 33,000 liters of petrol got burnt on the Otedola bridge in 2019, but no casualty or injury was recorded. In May 2020, two tankers laden with kerosene and diesel respectively had a head-on collision at the bridge, but an explosion was averted.